With so many source books and resources, it could be a little hard to know where to begin with Girls Gone Vampire. So we came up with a solution. You can get the main rule book, you can get the rule book, you can get the monster expansion, you can get the rules on ghosts, and significant chunks of the Survivor's Guide and Dinner is served all in one neat little package. The Girls Gone Vampire Cyclopedia. Now, rated R, rules and character omnibus. Go all the way through the basic beginnings, your overview of the setting, set in New York City, 1955. You got information on initiated vampire cult characters. You got all the rules from the rules handbook. NPCs, psionic abilities, magic, the occult, demonology, vampire magic spells, some special psychic tricks for stalking in the night, the psychic vampires at the Bowie Ocean Penthouse Club, we got the Hantubellian Werecat Breath Stealer vampires, we got the Horned Goddess Cult and their Tree of Pain, vampire urges, who are basically your serial killer vampire types. We got some vampire hunters who drink vampire blood to feel closer to Jesus. The Utopian Legion, who aren't really aware that they're vampires yet. They kind of think there's some sort of an anime, angels brought to flesh kind of thing. They don't really quite understand what they are and their place in the world. Section on magic item owners, people who own magic swords, fairy wands, wizard staves, demon arrows, and divine shields. We got information on arch vampires, the cult of the moon goddess, both the mortal cultists as well as those who become dryad vampires. Vampire puka, basically invisible vampires who can only be seen by their intended prey target. And wargs, vampire wolves. Vampire virtues, who are your sin eater vampires who work within the church. Star vampires, sort of like your elder beings descended from the heavens in vampire form. Big long section on vampire hunters, player characters. We get your basic factions, the Department of Medieval Practices, the Bronxland Neighborly Patrol, Manhattan's Gentlemen's Club, and Precinct 6 Special Crimes Unit. We got the Cult of Parthenon, the Belta Hippolyte cult, who will be featured in the upcoming Revenge of the Lesbian Illuminati game, which is in part why I wanted to go ahead and put out this cyclopedia together. All the classic Girls Gone Vampire materials into one tome. Before we explore the west coast of the setting through a different alternative game. Information on devil incubi and succubi, how to play them. Got stuff on dragons of your more Asiatic, Eastern kind, goblin spiders, harpies, kitsune, Japanese werefoxes. Into the big long folded section on ghosts and the world of the dead, what their existence is like, the various factions of ghosts that can be found in the shadowy astral realm of New York City. Stuff on characters. Stuff on playing living dead characters, ghosts who've been put into the bodies of either living or dead people to make zombies, liches, whites, mummies, all that kind of stuff. And then we got a few cults that are framed around death magic, like the Dead Actors Guild, the Heavy Ninja Clan, the Cult of Dragon Mastery, and the Voodoo Underground. And little information on the different dimensions beyond astral space that you might equate to heaven and hell. And then a big section out of Dinner is Served, where we break New York City down into its little subsections and have a bunch of random encounter and tables for characters to be able to navigate the city, looking for various things to do and or prey to hunt, and what they might find in the various places they go. It's very extensive. You could practically use the random tables at the end to make it a solo game, although you'd still have to fudge a few things on how you exactly want to go about running it. Threat encounters gives you just like tons of easier to roll up information on groups, gangs, cops, vampires, monsters, what their lairs are like. And then a section on dream hunting for the Hantubellian werecats who like to feed off dreams and enter dreams. You have like, interesting little psychedelic dream adventures. And finally we end off with an example of a vampire's inner circle in the form of Euterpe's Clubhouse, where you got a collection of, example NPCs that you can use in your game, or you can use just as kind of like a rough indication of the kinds of people that inhabit this world, and come up with your own little vampire cults and circles of dark knowledge and all that good stuff. So that's it. Available now from Total Party Skills, the Girls Gone Vampire Cyclopedia. Get yourself a copy. You can get PDFs on DriveThruRPG, or you can get this lovely, nice and thick print version on Amazon.com. Check out links below. And until next time, stay waspinated.